Goo 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 goo. Hello, everyone. This is Alex Corn Effects. Put your life in checks, chopping off necks, everlasting effects, and this is the topic for today.
The Millennials went on a date with Sallie.
And I just want to make it clear: Millennials are screwed if they got student loan debt because you spend 1/3 of your life sleeping. Some of that time's already spent. Let's say you're 25. Let's say you live to the average life expectancy, which is 78, rounded up to 75. You're a third dead. Like, you're a third dead. Even more than that, considering the fact that you spend 1/3 of your life sleeping. So, not only did you rack up a worthless degree such as theater arts, liberal arts, communication, psychology, political science, and etc., and you're basically $100,000 in debt. 11% of millennials are $100,000 in debt. Like, you majored in debt. And speaking in your own language, because you were all raised up by single mothers. So when they say, well, we majored in debt, they try to imitate their mothers. But so they're all majoring in debt and worthless degrees. Very few millennials are actually going to get blue-collar jobs with trades such as electrician or a plumber. Like, so many of these people are not doing that. They're saying, no, I'm too good, and they're so good, in fact, that 1 in 3 millennials in America have over $30,000 in debt, and it's going to continue to grow with interest, as it should. If I was salliemae or Navient, I would raise up your tuition rate times about 200 what it is now. And also the interest rate as well. I would make sure that you spend at least to the age of 70 with student debt, and I think that's necessary, because I think I've seen a lot of smug comments like, "Oh, I'm better off." It's like, you're not. I know you think you are, but you're not. So it's like, this is the response, and a lot of millennials talk about, well, we want equality. Well, consider yourself equal. I just wanted to rival your same smugness and do it better than you can. Anyways, so this is Alex Corn Effects, chopping off necks, everlasting effects, and I just want to make it clear that, yeah, if college, there's a lot of problems with college right now. It seems like a big waste of time and money. There's way more risk than reward. Job market changed so much that now when these people get out, they no demand. The pride soon fails. You know, employers right now. I mean, if you look at the job market, it's switched so quickly, and there's just not that. Because all the shipped their jobs overseas and, you know, found cheaper ways to pay other people and etc. And now that, you know, people are like, well, I want a job, and it's like, you don't have that. A lot of people say, well, it's corporate greed, or other people say it's planting your seed. But if you're a millennial, you talk like that because that's how your mother talked to you. And we both know if she says something, that's what you'll do. But, yeah, so that's also another factor. But there's a certain problem that says, I don't think that they pay enough in student loans. I really do want to raise up that interest rate. I know it sounds crazy, but they need to pay more. I mean, they're not paying off their debt. And people are defaulting in debt. It's like, what did you major in? Well, I majored in debt. You know, I really would rather not spend my life as a debt slave. I wouldn't, you know. I'd like to do whatever I want to do, not have to be holding to anybody, not have to go to a job I really don't want to go to. You know, you could find time to create your own, and I think that's beautiful. When you're surrounded by debt, you gotta take whatever job you gotta take to pay off the debt, and you gotta, you know, suck the ground that someone else walks on. I think to a certain degree you should. I think to a certain degree you should. And I ran this down to my diagnoses, and this was, I predicted this. I'm Nostradamus, right? I mean, I seen this in all of my proceeds. I was like, of course. I mean, these people are screwed. I mean, millennials are screwed. I mean, they're just screwed. I mean, there's going to be no jobs to pay off the debt. They got all this debt with interest rate, and you see all these other things. It's like, wow, oh no. So I written this down, the proceeds, and this is part of my diagnosis. So I immediately looked at my diagnosis. I started looking up. I slowly started looking back down, and this was the moment where I proceeded to look over my shoulder. And then I looked back down at my diagnosis, and I it hit me. I said, oh no. Oh no. Here we are. And here we are. And there you are. Working a job that you don't like. There you are.
Working a job you could have worked in the 2nd grade, and there you are, with a college degree working at fast food. You're such a star.
Somewhere where your college degree actually matters and it's getting put to use. Well, you're not. You don't see a problem with that. You don't see anything wrong with that. Well, then maybe you do deserve that. There's a huge portion of people who are going to affect the economy. And I've literally had to look into my diagnoses, and I wrote this down in my little notebook because I couldn't believe it. And I put my glasses on, and I realized, and I started squinting, because whenever you squint, you realize you're coming to a conclusion. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. These millennials are screwed. They're screwed. They're literally screwed. I mean, they're screwed. Okay. You didn't major, like people like, oh, I majored in liberal arts. I majored in communication, theater arts. Liberal arts, man. No, you majored in that. You majored in that. Or as I'll speak your language, millennials. I majored in that. John. Yeah, I majored in that. So I'm just saying that this is a problem. This is what they call education arbitrage. No. But all I'm saying is, look, people who didn't go to high school are better off than you. They don't have $130,000 net. 11% of the country. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. I looked it up, or 11% of the millennials. But I looked it up, I went on, I was like, oh no, CDC. Oh, there we go. Wouldn't want to be those spoiled brat millennials, because they're spoiled. They're spoiled brats. Spoiled brats. They all want socialism. I'm saying no to socialism. Because, think about it. Let's say you went to college. Let's say you busted those cheeks, worked like 7 jobs to pay off all that debt. You know, little side jobs over there. And maybe like, I don't know, 2 full-time jobs. Let's say you work so hard to pay off all that debt. Democratic socialist gets in. Now you're going to be paying for everybody else. And as you should. So not only did you go to college, you went to college to be a slave. Like I don't think you understand. You're screwed. You're screwed, dude. You went to college, and by the way, it's not a good thing in 2018. It's just not. I wish it was, but it's not. And I looked down at my diagnoses, and I looked down again, and I realized, I was like, oh no. They're screwed. These millennials are screwed. I looked it up. I was like, oh no. Oh no. And the market changed. So there's no jobs. I mean, especially for the stuff that they major in. I mean, there's no values that these people have. There's nothing they could offer society. You just can't consume communication, even English in college. You just can't do it. So that's going to be a problem. And it's like, oh, well, people have been speaking English pretty well now. Yeah. Now a lot of people say, well, they deserve this because they're spoiled brats, and they were raised up as, you know, as like everyone should go to college. And it's like, yes, suffer. I don't understand the overwhelming desire to see them suffer. I get it, but I am saying that, yeah, to a certain degree, they were screwed. A lot of people, you know, will tell millennials that, oh yeah, you know, I'm in college. I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I'm just doing college. I took out all these loans to literally get a degree, which I've never researched or anything like that, to see if there was any demand after I got out of college. And so I might be, you know, spending the next 50 years, because people think like, oh, you go to college for 4 years. It'll be more than 50, but people think, oh, I go to college for 4 years. No. No, you're not. You're a millennial. You're probably going for about 70. Because if you have $100,000 in debt, which 11% of American millennials do, you're screwed. I'll say it in your voice because it's your language. You're screwed. You're screwed. And you know what? 1 in 3 have over $30,000 in debt. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Really bad. I mean, majority of the degrees that they're getting: communications, psychology, liberal arts, theater arts, communications, all these other worthless degrees that don't have any value, that really actually kind of hurt you. Because I think a lot of people would look at these people and be like, well, this guy's an idiot, so not hire him. And that's what I would do as if I was doing independent business. Because I'd be like, oh, these people are really dumb. That took out loans to get a worthless degree, and chances are they're not very bright themselves because of their financial decisions. I'm not against going to college, but I'm against getting a worthless degree, as most of you did. You got a worthless degree. Like, millennials are screwed, and they deserve to be screwed. I'm with you. I'm right with you. You know, they'll spend basically their whole life being poor. They'll never be able to afford a car, a house, or anything, even an apartment at some point, because their student loans is going to ruin their credit score, which is necessary. Because I've seen the way they treated everybody, and I'm like, oh yeah, suffer. And then they have this smug attitude. Like, I don't want your drama, dude. Like, oh, so should I not have gone to college? It's like, oh, you go to college. Yeah, you go to college. I'm not denying you're right to go to college. But I am going to say most of the stuff you learn, you could learn in the library. Like, a lot of those things. Yeah. Not to mention, I don't know if you're really better off. Because the people who didn't go to college, who even work at McDonald's, something like that, which most of you are doing with your, master's degree, as you should. They're not $100,000 in debt. So it's like, oh no, it's like you're really screwed now, because you screwed the pooch on that one, huh? I mean, it's really, we're not negative broke, because that's what you are. You're negative broke. Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, you're negative broke. I mean, you're more than broke. I mean, you're just, you're beyond broke. So it's like, well, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? I mean, you're going to be eating beans and cheese for the next 5 years, as Dave Ramsey said. You're going to have to do a little suffering here. You're going to be eating beans, rice, and, pork lean dews. I mean, this is what you're going to be eating. I was watching a clip of this woman today. I mean, like, she'll have to spend the next 10 years busting cheeks, literally working 3 jobs. Oh, ooh. I'm so glad I didn't go. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't listen to people. That's why it's so amazing being a misanthrope. Because you realize, oh, everyone's full of crap. You're doing the right thing. Everyone else is fayo-ayo-ayo. That's what you get for trusting people. That's what you get for trusting all the elders when they tell you, oh yeah, go to college. That's the American dream. You make more. It's a shame they couldn't factor in all the billionaires that went there and sent off their kids that skewed the statistics. But we'll go ahead and believe the lies. It's like, you don't know anything yet. No. Well, you do now. Now you understand business. You're screwed.
But just to be sure, when you are asked as a millennial, what did you major in? I majored in dot, is what you tell them. And I went on a date with Sallie Mae. Manny Mae, also known as Sallie. She wasn't really nice, was she? But it's okay. 'Cause I'm a happy flappy and a laffy taffy. But yeah, I am screwed financially forever, whatever the weather. Alex Carnifex, Godmonic, out.